Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. So today's video, we're going to talk about the tridemic. So this is a new term that I'm pretty sure most people never heard of, but they're whipping this one out of their ass this week because it's the holiday week and we are entering into holiday season. That's different holidays, but mainly Christmas and Thanksgiving, right? So with that, guys, you're going over to people's homes. You got kids that are going back to school or have been back to school. So now they got this whole tridemic thing going on, which is the flu, RSV, and COVID, right? So you got those three things that are combination hitting people or combinationally hitting people. That's not a word either, but whatever. You get my point. So you got people being hit with these three viruses, if you will. And they said it's becoming a problem, especially with RSV, because RSV, who I have known people personally that their kids have had it or have gotten it. Sorry. I think even a prepper on here his kid might have had a RSV. It's becoming an issue. But the reason why it's an issue, and I think we all know why it's an issue, is because kids have been locked away from each other for, a year and a little bit. Then you have the fact that they're still, in a lot of schools, not all, but a lot of schools are still wearing face coverings or masks. Then you have schools that have hand sanitizers, which I think is the bigger problem everywhere. So kids are constantly, every time they come out of the classroom, they're washing or wiping their hands down with hand sanitizers. Hand sanitizers, as you guys know, get rid of germs, and germs are needed to build an immune system or proper immune system so that you don't get sick every time the wind blows, too hard. So with that, guys, we're seeing this problem. Now, being that the tridemic is a triple threat, right? Again, RSV, COVID, and the flu. Interestingly enough, the flu made its way back to the stage. Don't ask me how. It disappeared, last year, the year before, and all of a sudden, boom, it's back. Whatever. You have the common cold that they're not accounting for either, and you have strep. So there is a household, my wife's brother-in-law's sister, if that makes sense, is battling COVID and strep. Now, strep is also contagious. It's very contagious. But that's another one that you're not hearing of, but there are schools or school kids coming down with it. So it's probably a quadruple demic, if that's even a thing. They're probably going to make a term for that. But anyway, point is, guys, is that we're entering the winter months. And the winter months, without fail, people always get sick. But to label it a tridemic to stoke fear in the people, that's where I have an issue with. You just tell people, hey, guys, we got this thing now. We got COVID, RSV, and the flu. Just take care of yourselves and do X, Y, and Z. Take this, take that, and don't do this. Now, we're going to talk about at the end of the video what you should be doing to protect yourself from these three things. Because, again, with the flu, COVID, and RSV, I've never had the latter of the two, RSV and the flu. And I only got COVID because, again, when my wife got sick, I drank out of her cup like an asshole. Now, she had COVID twice before. The kids had it twice before, and I never gotten sick. I was in a firehouse full of guys who had gotten it, who had gotten sick with COVID and never got sick. But because I thought I was impervious to COVID, my wife gets sick, and she's in like day 2 or 3, and she says, "Don't drink from my cup, you'll get sick." I go, I spit on COVID. So I drank out of the cup. With that, like 2-3 days later, I'm like in the bed all sick and shit. And I wasn't wiped out. I wasn't like, oh God, this is the worst thing in the world. I was just tired. That's pretty much what I felt. I felt like I was tired all the time. But other than that, it was fine. I still operated. I still did what I had to do, walk the dog, cook. I still did things, right? So it wasn't that bad, at least for me. But nonetheless, guys, the kids got COVID again early this year, and I didn't get it. So there are things you need to do to protect yourself from these things, but that is not, guys, going out and getting the arm ticket. You had some political advisor, health advisor, saying, "Oh, guys, you should get the flu arm ticket and the COVID arm ticket because God gave you 2 arms." I said, "What the fuck? And who said that and why?" He said, "Oh, you got 2 arms, get them both arms." The automatic response shouldn't be going to get the arm ticket. The automatic response should be, hey, guys, live a healthy life. Get out there and work out, run, build your immune system, take certain vitamins, which the FDA never, ever backs, but take some vitamins, do this, do that. Get some sun. No, Go run out right away, get tested, and get an arm ticket. This is their fucking response. Now, clearly, guys, the arm ticket is not the path. It is not the path. And a lot of us are starting to see that more and more every day, why it's not the path. And listen, never taking the flu shot. Never. Never will. Don't need it. And if there are jobs out there that require me to take it, guess what I don't do? Don't work those jobs. Now, like I said before, guys, the tridemic is probably going to be more of a concern this year because our immune system, or people's immune system, have been weakened through way of social restrictions, mask wearing, and probably the arm ticket. Probably. No, not probably. The arm ticket. So whatever, those three things, plus, again, just the hand sanitizers all the time, that weakens your immune system because there's less germs in the body. So we're probably going to see an uptick in a lot of these now, but that's going to be the new normal, guys. That is what it is. As long as people keep hiding behind face coverings and hand sanitizers, you're going to keep your immune system low because your body's not being introduced with new germs. And when a new germ enters your body, enters your world, if you will, it's going to rock your shit. So now if something else down the line comes down, your body can't fight it because it doesn't have an immune system. Or your immune system's not strong enough to fight it, rather. So, with RSV, guys, there is a bigger concern with that because it's affecting a lot of kids, and now it's affecting senior citizens. With kids, though, it's putting them on their ass, and they are flooding hospitals. There are a lot of hospitals that are turning adult wards, if you will, ERs, into pediatric now because they have so many kids going in, and a lot of kids are overflowing those hospitals. Now, I've heard reports of it. I haven't seen anything. I did know, again, one YouTuber, Alexandra the Great, she took her kid to the hospital. She said when she got there, the ER or the waiting room was flooded with kids, right? So, and she's in Canada. So that's in Canada. I haven't seen anything here. I have heard, like I said, reports, personal reports from people saying, yeah, the ERs are being overrun and there's a lot of kids going to the hospital. I think one kid might have died from RSV in the last couple of weeks. But again, guys, there's a solution to that. Senior citizens who are also being affected by RSV are also being affected by the flu as well. So flu infection rate amongst the senior citizens is up higher than it's ever been before, according to a couple of media sources. So maybe they're dressing that up, or maybe that's really the deal. But I know that, like I said, there are people who are sick. But the way, again, they go about it and the way they tell us to handle it is bullshit. Now, we're going to talk about, real short, how to handle or how to build your immune system. Well, the first thing you have to do with your immune system is stop being a bitch and stop having bitch blood. Those are the two things you need to know. No bitchery. No bitch blood. Stop being a bitch. What you do, guys, is you strengthen the immune system. You start working out. Even though we're entering the winter months, guys, you could still get out on the road and go for a walk or run. You could still start lifting weights, and you could still start eating healthier, right? So if you eat healthier, guys, and you put the junk shit on the back burner for, instead of eating it every day, eat it twice a week or once a week, right? You build your immune system with natural foods. Sorry. They don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you, hey, eating vegetables and eating this is going to help your immune system or build it stronger. Not saying, guys, it's going to cancel out the effects of RSV, COVID, and the flu, but it will lessen the effects. And in some cases, it will cancel out the effects. Taking certain vitamins, guys, like vitamin E, B, D, right? There's a shit ton that I take. Taking those, or what is it, ACHH or ACHH or AHCC. Can't remember which one it was, but I'll put the correct one now. Taking this is good for your immune system. Drinking green tea is good for your immune system. There are a lot of things, guys, you can take out there that's going to strengthen your immune system. And no, don't take vitamins and still eat junk food. It don't work that way. You have to keep a healthy plan going, and you have to get sleep. Sleep, guys, repairs the body, repairs the immune system. So again, if you do these things, you can strengthen it and lessen the effects and or cancel out the effects altogether. But don't sit there and go, maybe I should get the flu shot this year. Maybe I should do that. You know, and then they start convincing you about getting the other shot. Don't do that. Start eating healthier. You'll see the effects. The only problem with doing what I just suggested is that it does take a little bit, right? It'll probably take a week or two for your body to start feeling good. Maybe a couple days actually start feeling good. And then it'll take about a week or two for your immune system to start feeling that effects of your body feeling good and the recovery. It's all about recovery, guys. Everything is about recovery. If you eat well, if you take care of your body, and your body recovers at night from efficient sleep or efficient sleeping, you'll be good. You'll be ready to rock and roll, and you'll wake up in the morning. You just have to keep that momentum, going in regards to staying healthy, especially during the winter months, right? So, guys, anyway, with that, don't believe the bullshit. Keep yourself healthy. Have a happy Thanksgiving, though this video is on a Friday. Have a happy Thanksgiving weekend, and I will see you guys next week.